Hello everybody, this is toysareruss, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Doctor Wu Prime Commander figure. So for those of you in the know, this is a third-party company version of our very favourite Generation 1 Optimus Prime. However, this is a really small version of him. In fact, it's so small, it's smaller than the normal third-party Legend scale figure. So of course we'll be comparing him to some of them, as well as some standard Hasbro core class figures versions of him, and indeed even to this guy, and you're going to be blown away. If you know this guy, which is of course the official Takara world's smallest one, he's about as tall as that. But again, prepare to have your mind blown and just see how much more detail that they've managed to get in such a tiny little figure. So as I start to pop all these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. And the other thing is to thank ShowZ, which is the online store which I purchased this from, and as you can see they got him to me nice and safely. There is a lovely image of him with his trailer on the back there, and as I say, they are calling him Prime Commander for obvious reasons, because it's a third-party company, so they can't call him Optimus Prime. Also, I'm going to be leaving a direct link in the description if you like this figure and want to get it for yourself. And also guys, don't forget my supporter reviewer code on the website, which is toysareruss, all one word. So here is the figure. Here, I love the way they do this. Here's the little collector's card, very reminiscent of the old G1 Takara products and indeed the Masterpiece figures. So unfortunately can't understand that. And we've got the instructions here, which we shouldn't really need, but this is slowly, well not slowly, this has fast become perhaps one of my favorite little versions of Optimus Prime. I just think it's so clever for the size that it is. So I'm going to do the transformation process and everything on this video just to show you it. So as I said, for anybody who collects Takara World's Smallest Transformers, yeah, look at that, he's about the same size. And the reason why I like doing videos like this, and I suppose is especially videos like this, is because this is 2003, and this just shows you how much we've managed to improve over the years. It's a bit like having this guy here, it's a bit like having your Generation 1 Prime there, right next to the Netflix one from, which we can't even see, there we go, from the Netflix one from, of course, the War for Cybertron trilogy. It's just like they're in completely different leagues. Let's move these out of the way and show you exactly what I mean then. So with this tiny little guy, we've got head articulation, it will spin around. We've got top half of the torso articulation. You've got the shoulders, which will go all the way out to the side, to the back. You've got a swivel, you've got a bicep flexion. You've also, as I say, got the hips, which will kick backwards and forwards, independent legs. There's even a knee bend. There's even a foot toe tilt and rock as well, which is insane for a figure that, to be honest, is about as big as a AA battery. That's to give you an idea of the size of this guy. As you can see, oh, he's just tipped over, but I wanted to bring this into play just to show you. And I suppose for those people who collect Hasbro main line, there is your core class Optimus Prime. I'm knocking everything over today, aren't I? Here is a new age version of Optimus Prime, which is another third party, but this is classed as Legend scale. And indeed, funnily enough, I've got Magic Square's figure of Optimus Prime as well, but he's much bigger. He's much bigger than this particular guy. So there we go, we've got a whole host of Optimus Primes there. Right, let's move these out of the way though, because what we want to do is we want to have a look at this guy. Watch how clever this is. In fact, before we do that, let's look at the detail. You can even make it the battle mask. Let's get it into reflect. Let's get it to focus. Come on. There we go. So we can make out his eyes, you can see his mask, you can see the lovely paintwork on the windows, and indeed on the everything on it, it's just exactly what you want it to be. Right, let's fold this head back, let's lift the arms up like so, rotate this around 180 degrees. Oh, bring out these parts here, which is going, that's it, fold that up, bring down the wheels, bring down the wheels. I said I didn't need the instructions. I'm probably going to end up needing them now I've done that. This is very reminiscent of G1. Fold the arms back around the side. In fact, if I move this out of the way, if I move it down, then that will tab in. That's better. Same on this side. Keep this folded right down out of the way. bend the arms in again like G1 and bring that over and close that up. Then you're going to take the legs, tab these together, tab it together, slide them together as well, and then close it over to cover up the gap. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So clever, so tiny. And oh, it's not gone in, I've just missed that. You can see that what I've missed, that's going to slot over like so, and the same on this side. It's because it's a new toy, that's what it is. Fold the toes down as well. I didn't turn the head around. There we go. There he is in his alternate mode. So look how small he is. He's tiny. I brought in an original G1 Bumblebee as well, just to give you an idea of how small this figure is. Now, he does come with a trailer as well, which is this, and it will attach, if I turn that around, it'll attach over that tab there. So there you go. This was the Takara world's smallest. So the world's smallest is that about the same size? It pretty much is by the looks of it. But again, obviously the transformation process on him was much more simple. And I think it's actually, looking at this now, yes, it's smaller than the Takara world's smallest transforming Optimus. Right, let's move this out of the way. But the detail in this as well is really cool. So I'm going to open up this carefully if I can. Open up the door. Oh, there's Roller. Roller's come out. Look, he's even got individual wheels on pins, which will spin around. There's no struts to come out there, unfortunately, though. There's an axe I'm going to attach to him in a second. There's also a gun, which we're going to, again, attach to him once I've transformed him back. And then, of course, you've got these arms as well, if you want to attach them, and if you want to use it like the repair bay, which, of course, you can do. So, in fact, I'll leave that there. Let's take him back then. So let's open this up, slide the legs down, fold the toes up, separate this there. I'll get it right this time. And then we're going to bring the arm, no, in fact, we'll bring that down to free the arm. That's a little bit better, like so. Lift this up and out of the way. Same on here, lift this up and out of the way. Then we'll tuck the wheels away, tuck them in there really nicely, fold this over, rotate that around, bring this down and bring his head up, and indeed there he is, back as the robot, back as your Autobot leader. And he could of course fit into the repair bay. Let's bring this closer, fit into the repair bay like so, or indeed, because we've got these, you can see these are going to fit over his hand like so. So there he is with his axe. Is that you can put this the other way as well if you want to, by the looks of it. And I've pretty much got exactly the same going on with the new age version, except in the different hand there as well. It's a fantastic homage to the original G1 Optimus Prime. And then the same on this. Let's pop the gun in his hand there. Perfect. There's little Roller. I don't know, I'm out of superlatives to say. He's fast becoming, as I say, my favourite. There's no point in bringing him, they don't even fit in. What else have I got, just to give you an idea of how big he is? There we go, there's a shattered glass. Rewind, I think it is. There's a new core class Studio Series 86 Ironhide. He is so much smaller than all of them. And in fact, one last very quick one, core class Grimlock, to give you an idea again of how small he is. Anyway, hope you enjoyed looking at him. If you're interested in getting one yourself, there's a direct link in the description. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? But there you go. This is and was the Dr. Wu Prime Commander figure, which is of course a lovely little take on our favorite G1 Optimus Prime figure. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.